Okay, right. I have a genuine question here, and I've come up with a hypothesis for this. So actually, I'm gonna be going really scientifically and into this topic, right? Why are girls girls in my age group especially so attracted to this uncertainty, this whole idea of this guy being hot, this guy being all hot and cold with you and acting all strange, and girls are so attracted to it. And I'm not even throwing shade here because girls sometimes same, honestly same, but it's something that needs to be talked about. So let's flip and talk about it, guys. Hi guys, welcome back to the podcast where we unpack modern girlhood, social media, and situationships. And this is what I've been overthinking about these past 3 weeks, where I have not made a single episode. It is almost 10 p.m. and I should probably be in bed because I have double geography tomorrow and I'm gonna sleep through the whole lesson. But that doesn't matter. Let's get right into it. Okay, so I just realized that this whole episode I'm probably gonna be turning this way to look at my notes so I can, get a little bit of a refresher in my head, but you'll be able to see my double chin this whole time. So I'll just put that out there before I get mugged and get absolutely exposed. I'm gonna expose myself. I've got a double chin. Deal with it, right? I'm big. I like food. So I honestly think, right? And again, I'm not throwing any shade when I say this. I think that obviously, before I say what I think, I need to tell you what I mean by this whole inconsistency. I mean toxic, basically. I mean this. I think I already said this word, but emotional uncertainty, not being sure if they're gonna be all right with you today. This can be in relationships or even friendships, but I think I'm mainly talking about the relationship aspect because it's a really, really big topic, and I feel like nobody in my age group is talking about it, so I'm going to talk about it. I feel like, honestly, right, I'm going to be so real. I think, and my microphone is speaking out, and I'm actually going to throw some hands right now, so actually it. So I think, okay, right, it's falling. So, my little hypothesis for the reason why girls are so attracted to this is that this whole uncertainty thing, yeah, brings basically you're an adrenaline junkie, and this whole thing is like a little roller coaster, a little emotional roller coaster, and you're just enjoying the ride. You're just enjoying the ride. That's why you like him, not because he's the best guy in the world. Because let's be honest, what guy, the big 26 in my age group and above, is that good? And honestly, this whole I see this so much on TikTok, and I'm not gonna call it pick me behavior because a lot of the time it is, sometimes it isn't, sometimes it is. I'm gonna keep my thing brief here because sometimes it happens to the best of us guys. This whole oh my god, I can fix him. This whole fantasy of being somebody's like cure to all their problems, and being their little savior and helping them through whatever is so annoying because I'm gonna be so honest with you, girl. If he wasn't able to change for you when he started dating you or whoever, right? What makes you think that just because you're trying now that he's gonna change? I don't know if you've seen that Patrick meme. Huh? Where he gets I think he's out with SpongeBob or something, and he gets hit on the head, and then something in his brain connects, the cord connects, and he actually becomes smart. Girl, that's what I'm gonna need you to do before I call your Uber. Call your Uber, call your plane, call your scooter. Because what do you mean this whole male pandering thing where you're like, no, he would never do that to me. Oh my god, no. Or one thing that I'm clicking my fingers because it grinds my gears that much, right? This whole thing of if he cheated, I see this so much as well. If he cheated on his old girl with you, what generally makes you think that he's not going to cheat on you with some other girl? Because let's be honest, let's use an analogy. It's not the best analogy, but it makes sense. You will get the brainwaves that I'm trying to bring across to you, right? If a robber, a burglar went into a house, robbed the house, and then you just let them into your house, what generally makes you think they're not going to rob you? Do you get the brainwaves I'm trying to send across to you, the connection I'm trying to encourage in you right now? Do you get it? Because genuinely, this whole, no, he would never do that to me. He would never, I know he like cheated on this whole thing of like, again, this guy, yeah, that you're so obsessed with, he cheated on you about 15 times. And you're like, no, but we're so in love. And like, oh my God. He would like, I know he like cheated on me like 15 times, but I'm just gonna get back together with him because we're so in love. I hate seeing that. I see that so much and I hate seeing that. I see it on TikTok, especially when I see those grown women, right? Like, no, again, I'm not throwing shade, I'm just making an observation right now. Like, them grown women, well, they'll post something about their husband, and they'll be like, when he does this, that, and the other. But then when girls are saying, girl, just leave him, because he's just taking the mick now, innit? She'll literally be like, no, that's the father of my kids. I love him so much. Da 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 da. Don't talk about my husband like that. Da da da. Then what was the actual point of posting it then? What was the point of aggravating everyone on the internet? Just to be like, no, he's my hubby. Like, I get it. I generally get it. I'm not going around telling people to go start divorcing their husbands. No. Won't stop breaking up with their boyfriends. No. I'm just like making an observation. I've seen this so many times on TikTok and it just grinds my gears. It grinds my gears. And at the end of the day, that's the person that you chose to spend the rest of your life with. That's the person that you chose to be with. So now you going on the internet just to aggravate everybody and be like, no, that's my husband. It's my husband. Don't talk about my husband like that. You're grinding my gears. You're grinding my gears, okay? Like, actually lock in before I call your Uber, call your scooter. But yeah, and also another thing that I really want to talk about that also does grind my gears a lot is this whole thing of like this whole like my next episode is probably gonna be on situationships, but the way I'm looking at it, I actually enjoy filming this type of episode because honestly, I get to be my true authentic self instead of talking like this because of the fact that I'm making a skincare video. Allegedly, this is how I talk when I'm making a skincare video. It probably is true to be honest, because I don't know. Because I'm trying to build aesthetic. But then when I'm on my podcast, I can talk like a man. So yeah, deal with it, man. Yeah. This whole eye tag concept, like this whole, I see it on TikTok so flipping much, and I'm not even gonna hoot and holler on this topic so much. I probably am, to be honest, but I'm not gonna yap on it too much. I'm gonna keep my thing brief, yeah. This whole eye tag. Are we gonna keep playing eye tag, or are you gonna holler at your boy? Are we gonna keep playing eye tag, or are you gonna keep hollering at? Are you gonna holler at your boy? Like, just be quiet. Just your lips, yeah. Your lips, keep them closed like that, please, I beg. Because what do you mean? What do you mean? Like, and keep in mind, this has happened to me as well. This is a thing that does happen to me, sadly. This whole eye tag, like when you guys are just like looking at each other across the room, you're feeling this connection. Why are we mistaking normal human interactions for a connection? Another topic that needs to be talked about. Like, I get it. We are being delulu. Oh, he saw this. Oh, he saw that. He definitely likes me because he was staring and looking at me and we were playing eye tag across the room. But when you look at it from an outside perspective, yeah? When you look at it from an outside perspective, oh my God, you guys just look weird. I'm just gonna say it. You guys just look weird and funny. Weird and funny. Because, what do you mean? What do you actually mean? Like, saying it now, you realize how stupid it is, yeah. What do you actually? And you know, I'm even more stupid because I'm actually talking to myself. That's just proves how lonely I am. Do you see? I'm then setting up a camera, guys. I'm actually getting an actual proper camera soon. That's crazy. But anyway, I'm using my phone right now. I got for everything. But I forgot what I was saying. What was I saying? I was saying something about this whole eye tag situation. Yeah, like looking at it from an outside perspective, when you look at it like when words of advice, if this is ever happening to you, this eye tag situation, this connection, see quotation visual audio listeners, I'm using quotation marks, this connection that you guys are allegedly feeling. When you feel that this is happening, this situation, always think like literally transmigrate from your body, like your soul is leaving your body, and just look at how you guys look from an outside perspective and just think, wow, I look stupid right now, don't I? I look stupid right now because you will be walking back out of that room that you guys were just in and you were like looking at each other like this with your blue orbs and just staring at each other. Oh my god. And you'll be like, oh my god, he literally likes me so much. Like, we have such a connection. Oh my god, he definitely gonna get with me, bro. And then just imagine, yeah. Also imagine. You guys are just done all that and he walks out of the classroom thinking, why the flip was she staring at me? What was she actually looking at? Does she have a staring problem? And then imagine how embarrassed you'll be if he said that to your face. Lock in. Lock in. Before I call your Uber, call your scooter. Lock in, please. But yeah, that's just like the moral of the story is just lock in. Actually lock in because it grinds my gears. Grinds my gears. Well, I just made that noise because my hand hit my microphone. I don't know if my microphone registered that noise that I just made. But if it did, I'm just putting out a little explanation. Um, it grinds my gears when girls are so male centered. Like when you make, I don't know if I said this like about 3 minutes ago, but like when you make every single situation about boys, 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 boys. Like when the only thing, like if we go out and we're sitting down, the only thing you want to talk about is, yeah, he was looking at me while he was talking, and like we definitely have a connection. Like I think he's gonna get with me. I'm gonna block you. Because yeah, I get it. We're teenage girls. We're girls in general. Let's all have a little chit chat about guys once in a while. Oh my god, he's so fit, blah 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 blah. I get it. But when every single time we talk, we've at least talked about a boy once or twice or 3 times. Once you hit that 3 times the charm thingy, yeah, it's over. Wait, I can't sing that song. I'm gonna get demonetized. So do you know what I mean? Like, just actually lock in, okay? Like, and also another thing I want to talk about. Another thing I want to talk about. As someone who also has a podcast, yeah. Oh god, podcasting equipment needs to be more expensive. Not for me though, because I'm very good with mine. But podcasting, they need to stop making podcasting licenses just for men, just for boys. Because I'm not even saying for men, because I've seen like teenage boys making podcasts, boys in my age range, like they'll scrap together their weekly allowance to buy a few microphones and use one of their phones and make a podcast, right? And the things you hear, never mind the things that you hear these boys talking about in real life, they think that the internet is just like a free for all, that they can say anything. Because some of the things that I hear them talk about are actually insane. I feel like a thing with boys now is that every single boy wants to be an alpha male and wants to start look smaxing and mewing and being like, oh my god, you're literally. Do you know how like pathetic it is as well that teenage boys actually like actually believe in this type of thing? Because some geezer the other week called me like, this whole look smaxing thing is so aggravating, it's so weird and so annoying. Like this geezer the other day, this was ages ago. Like when Lux Master was just starting out, that just proves how fast it's spreading. Right, it's like a disease. It's like a creepy crawly disease. Started chatting, saying something about like I'm sub 3 or something. Mind you, if that person who said that to me wants to start talking about some Lux Maxing, swear down, your jaw ends right here. Your jaw ends at your eyebrow. So I actually don't want to hear it because talk about some, yeah, you've got a double chin and da da da. But what's it called? Your maxilla is recessed. Okay, your jaw. I mean, so does mine, but your jaw ends right here. So I just don't want to hear it. If you want to start talking about I'm subhuman or sub 3, I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. Ah, ah. It's so annoying and aggravating. Talking about some looks maxing. Oh my god, he's such a mogger. Oh my god, alpha male, mogger. Oh my god, he mogs so much. Oh my god, poggers. Like, it's the same thing. I could just give him 2025 at this point. Because, like, what do you mean you've got a literal 13-year-old human being reposting about how, like, oh my god, I wanna bone smash in the corner? Like, are you actually alright? Are you tapped? Like, oh, ah, 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 or like they start reposting about, oh my god, women of today, girls of today are so, like, they call like every single girl a bop or something, and then they have a new girlfriend or they're chatting to a new girl every week. So if she's a bop, then what are you then? Do you know what I mean? If she's a bop, if she's a so-called bop, boppity bop bop bop, then what are you then? What are you? Are you I don't know what to call you, but like genuinely, do you know what I mean? Like again, I went off on a little tangent, but saying yeah, podcasting equipment needs to be more expensive because tell me why you have these people of these males, because do you know the amount of times I see these males talking about, oh my god, all these females of today, oh my god, I'm such an alpha male. I need a high value woman. Oh my god. It's spreading to the teenage boy population, and I hear it and it's very aggravating, it's very annoying. Do you know what I mean? Oh my god, these females of today, just run your mouth. You're running your flipping mouth for no reason when nobody asked you. Okay. The stuff you hear these men say, or these boys, because actually half of them are boys. Like I swear down, half of them are like 12 talking about this, yeah, talking about some adults talking about how they cheat on 15 girls and they're still like a high value guy or something, and then talking about some, don't let your don't let your girlfriend stop you from finding your wife. Or if I'm dating a girl and I see a girl who is better than her, I'm definitely cheating on my girl. I'm definitely cheating on her. Like, are we right? Are we actually right? Are we right? Are we right? Because I don't get it. I don't get it. I don't get it. Am I missing something? I don't get it. But then if a girl turns around and said, like, this is also the thing with this other podcaster. You guys need to get onto some Madam Joyce because I've gotten like half my takes from Madam Joyce. But this same thing with Madam Joyce, everyone always gets upset with Madam Joyce about some of the stuff that she says. But I agree with it because you have these guys talking about, oh yeah, don't stop your girlfriend from stop you finding your wife. And then I say, or girls say, yeah, don't stop your boyfriend don't make your boyfriend stop you from finding your husband or something like that. And then you have all the male population hooting and hollering saying, oh, you see what I mean? All these girls of today, like they're not the one who create, like who set that system up? Who set that system up? Like you're the one, you of the male gender are the one who's like going around be like, oh my god, I need to talk to about 15 girls all in one go to prove that I'm an alpha male. Like, are we right? Are we right? And then this culture of like, if you reject the guy or something, they'll be like, "Ugh, you're ugly anyway, you're butters anyway, you're chopped anyway, you're butters anyway." We're right. Oh, you're actually right, because you're very smelly right now. Go call your Uber, call your scooter, call your plane, because I know data. I don't even know what I said that, but yeah, like honestly, it gets to a point. It does get to a point, guys. It gets to a point. Like we all need to, like, some girls need to like rewire their brain, connect your brain together like Patrick, and rub them to guys especially, because some of the stuff, if do you know what also helps as well is if you're quiet, right? If you're because I'm don't be fooled, I'm very introverted, I don't say anything when I'm in public. But if you're quiet, yeah, I feel like guys just feel like they can say whatever they want in your presence. So some of the stuff that I've been subject to, some of the language I've been subject to, where they think I'm not listening, is actually insane. Like they be just be saying the wildest stuff and act like it's like a completely normal thing. Maybe it's not. Maybe it's not. Maybe it's not. Maybe it's not. Baby boo. John bit. Okay, I don't know if I can say that song either. Because I don't want to get demonetized. I don't know what that means. I've heard a lot of YouTubers saying that, so I'm just gonna say it too. I don't want to get demonetized, so I'm not allowed to sing any songs. Never gonna do that again. That's actually smelly. Actually giving Discord mod behavior. Giving e-kitten behavior. What else do I need to talk about in this episode? So, the moral of today, or the ball of knowledge I'm trying to pass on to you using my brainwaves, is that, think about it, yeah? When you think that you have this connection with this guy that you met the other day, and also think about it, yeah? Would you and this guy actually, I think I said this one in my episodes like ages ago, but would you guys actually be close at all if you guys went in the same school or in the same workplace or in the same environment? If you guys went into this forced proximity situation, would you guys actually even talk together? Would you guys actually have a connection? Because if not, I think you need to rethink your process. But yeah, are you actually in love with them, or are you in love with the version of them that you created in your little head, in your pretty little head? Think about it, because sometimes I get the Lulu too. I think stuff and I get the Lulu too. So I'm never gonna keep my thing brief. I get deluded too, but think about it. Yeah, are you use your brain? Do you know? I'm actually scared posting this episode and announcing my podcast because the amount of mugs that the amount of astronomical mugs that could be taken of me from this video, because I didn't even bother actually like doing my hair because look, what time is it? It is 10:02 and I'm filming a podcast episode. Am I alright? And I've got school tomorrow. Am I alright? 2 hours till 12 a.m. by the way. Am I alright? No. But are you in love with them? Do you guys have a connection? Are you just being Delulu? Are you just being Delulu? If you're just being Delulu, then you need to sort it out. Sorry, babe, you need to sort it out. Not my issue, not my problem. Sort it out, sort it out. I mean, it is my issue because I'm telling you to sort it out. But connect your brain cells and just sort it out. Make a spark with them too. Make a spark. I put my 2 cents in. Make a spark, I beg. Because I am tired. I'm tired of seeing stuff like that. I'm just tired. So I'm just giving you some quotes from Catherine to, give you a little pointer. And the last thing I want to say in this podcast episode is that words of wisdom, sometimes and a lot of the time, we don't fall for people, we fall for potential. See, actually listen to that thing, yeah? Listen how knowledgeable and the hypothesis I came up. I don't think I even ended this episode with the initial topic. But that's what I'm going to keep doing because I actually genuinely enjoy making episodes like this. I need to drink Coke because my mouth is really dry. Another thing about filming podcast episodes, I just yap for 25 minutes. My mouth is really dry. But what was I going to say? Oh yeah, a little secret. My last 3 episodes of my podcast have been scripted. Every single word I said was scripted. And I don't think, maybe you haven't been able to tell. But this video has not been scripted at all. I've just been yapping. Yes, I've had notes on my computer because I have the memory of a goldfish and I just needed some quick little, my fingers aren't clicking, some quick little, fire things to get the cogs in my brain moving again when I forget stuff. So I do have notes, but I don't have a script. I'm just winging it right now, do you get what I mean? And this is actually, I'm gonna burp. This is my real personality, so if you like it, I think you should subscribe. Help me to 1,000 subscribers, please. Yeah. So that is what I said. Yeah, so just lock in, please lock in, because I'm tired of seeing this stuff, yeah. And outro for this video, I actually wrote the outro, actually scripted outro, but I'm going to add my own little sauce to it, so it's not going to sound like a robot made it because I wrote it myself. Okay. And yeah, that's literally what I've been thinking about. So maybe I am the overthinking type, or I'm just tired of seeing all you females. I sound like an alpha male. Yeah, maybe I'm overthinking, or maybe I'm just tired of seeing all this male-centered pandering stuff on my For You page because I have about 33, I checked the other day, 33 hours of screen time every single week, I think. So I think I deserve to talk about this topic. If you text me, I'm probably on TikTok and I'm just gonna ignore you. But yeah, guys, that is it. I'm tired of all of you, to be honest. I'm just tired of seeing all this male pandering nonsense on my For You page. Oh my god, no, that's literally my husband. Don't talk about my hubby like that, okay? If you don't want us to talk about your little hubby, your hubby boy like that, then don't post him on the internet then, okay? Okay. Bye, guys. I love you so much. I hope you enjoyed this episode. I really enjoyed making it because I didn't have to script it at all, and it sounded so very fluid. So, yeah, I enjoyed making this episode. I will never script another one of my videos again. I'm just going to write notes and just yap for 30 minutes because that's what I've just done. And I'm out of breath because I'm big, and I'm probably going to go get some pizza in a minute because I'm hungry.